Hey everyone, welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing off some pre-evolutions and normal evolutions of some past Creacol I've shown off in previous videos. The first Creacol I'm going to be showing off is Vittertry and its evolutions. Vittertry was a simple Creacol of 3 viruses. As we can see here, it is now grown into Venoqua, which is a pure poison type. Venoqua have now added an additional 4th virus to its ranks, gaining more power due to that addition, though Venoqua is still looking for one final member to add to its ranks. Venoqua live in the marshes and are decently small in stature. Its stats are as followed. It has 60 HP, 15 attack, 50 defense, 90 magical attack, 70 magical defense, and 90 speed. The final evolution of Vittertry line is Pentaplague, which is also a pure poison type. Pentaplague are a fantastic 5 of viruses that have been grown to a final form by gaining a 5th member. Pentaplague can now inflict toxins from 5 different places at once, using each separate virus. Though individually weak, if the 5 are together, Pentaplague multiplies in strength. It still lives in marshes and is decently medium in size. It has 80 HP, 20 attack, 60 defense, 115 magical attack, 90 magical defense, and 115 speed. Moving on to the next line, we have the Bushio line. While it only has 1 evolution, I do want to show it off here. Bushio was a pretty standard Creacol. It just had a massive bush on its head, so I tried to amp that up in its new evolution. Bushio now evolves into Foribush, which is also a pure nature type just like its pre-evolution. Foribush has become a master when it comes to hiding in plain sight, blending in with forest scenery with ease. This allows Foribush to escape from opponents that can overpower it. This also allows Foribush to surprise opponents as well. Foribush lives in the plains and the forest and is somewhat standard in stature. Foribush's stats are as followed: 120 HP, 40 attack, 95 defense, 80 magical attack, 100 magical defense, and 60 speed. So pretty tanky in all honesty, not as much of an attacker. The next Creacol line is actually going to be a pre-evolution, as we have Fenosh here, and I decided to give it a pre-evolution as it felt kind of weird as just a standalone. Fenosh was a kind of heal-like character in Creacol, and its pre-evolution is Spirax, which is a pure poison type, unlike Fenosh, which is poison and shadow. Spirax likes to fight dirty and wins by any means necessary, like Fenosh, but instead of getting up close, Spirax will gang up on its opponent alongside other Spirax, using its numbers to intimidate and destroy opponents. Spirax lives in marshes and is pretty small in size. Spirax's stats are 70 HP, 85 attack, 70 defense, 15 magical attack, 50 magical defense, and 50 speed. The next Creacol we'll be looking at, or one of the first ones I brought into a video, and that's Punkid. Punkid, very evasive as a Creacol, dodging, counterpunching, all that kind of stuff. So with its evolution, I leaned more into the fitness side, though it still keeps that kind of childlike nature, as we see here with Gigash, which is a pure combat type. Gigash are kind Creacol, helping others when it comes to getting stronger and improving health. Gigash are still strong when it comes to invasion and counterattacking, just like Punkid, though it has adapted to being more offensive. It does this by using a flurry of attacks and using its power to break through its opponent's guard. Gigash still live in the plain and coastal biomes and are pretty normal in size. For context, I got the name Gigash from actually the GigaChad meme of all things, because I thought it'd be funny for him to be like this super helpful dude at the gym, basically. So I thought about GigaChad. I thought it was funny. I also got it from Virgil from Devil May Cry 5. When he's doing one of his attacks, he says the line, "Ashes to ashes." I added both the GigaChad meme and that line together to get the name Gigash. This somehow always comes back to Devil May Cry for me. Anyways, Gigash's stats are 105 HP, 120 attack, 100 defense, 15 magical attack, 30 magical defense, and 120 speed. So do not try anything magical with Gigash. It is purely just a physical wall and attacker, though it is quite quick as well. For the last Creacol line, we have Xanton and its pre-evolutions. Xanton is also one of the first ones I showed off on this channel, so getting to do its redesigns, which I drew more recently. For all these redesigns, they're actually more of my recent drawing style, but for Xanton's whole line, it kind of has to slowly grow into its more standard form, as you see here. And we start that off with Zanishi. which is an electric and ice type, just like Xanton. Its whole line is that type. Zanishi is a small creature attempting to survive the tundra. It is only able to survive due to the production of Xanton, making sure it does not freeze as it is gaining control over its power. Zanishi live in the tundra biome and are really tiny. I wanted to make him just a little guy, you know? Its stats are 50 HP, 45 attack, 30 defense, 45 magical attack, 65 magical defense, and 45 speed. So this actually also reflects Xanton's stats. As it gets stronger, it'll have more stuff like magical defense. Anyways, Zanishi evolves into Zant, which is also an electric and ice type. Zant has gained a bit of control over its electricity, being able to use it to produce heats for itself, but unable to use it for offense. Zant gets mentored by Xanton to gain full control over its power. While still living in the tundra, Zant also has 80 HP, 60 attack, 70 defense, 60 magical attack, 80 magical defense, and 50 speed. For context, when Xanton is fully evolved, it has a bit more of elite stats, so it has, I think, like something like 120 magical defense, or something of the sort. Anyways, that's about all the Creacol in this video. Going forward for other videos, I'll probably be talking about the game jam I hosted, my results from the GMTK game jam, and further Creacol videos. Anyways, that'll be about it for this devlog. I'm Fire. See ya.